No one ever told me how much trouble I'd be in just for walking down the halls with my brown-colored skin. No such thing as equality, and for fairness, no known definition. No blacks allowed was the only thing worth repetition. I couldn't walk or stand, not even to get a second wind, because the only thing that mattered was my brown-colored skin. A hard time at play on God's earth, his own creation, left me yearning for a need to fulfill my parchness with some cold libations, and before I could open my mouth to part my lips to take a sip, the cold water just dripped off my bottom lip. As I heard the vibrations of his voice say, "This here is for white only, water fountain. Go drink off the street with your brown-colored skin." My heart was racing, not knowing what I was facing. This moment of fear was breathtaking. Immediately, I walked away with my head hung low as I went about my day. My name is Denise McNair. With long, bouncy hair, no straightening combs or perms, but it just flows in the air. My smile could light up a room and even alter a frown. And yes, this was all possible, although my skin was brown. I was sitting around the table at church one day with my girls Cynthia and Carol, and who could forget Addie Mae, learning about the Lord and that he'd come back for us one day. And all of a sudden, a thunderous sound in all of our lives came to an end for no other reason except for our brown-colored skin. It's been 50 years and I still remember that day. I'm in heaven now with Martin, so I'll speak through Nia Lave. Can you imagine how it feels to step outside in fear into a world of uncertainty that could care less about your tears? A world where freedom doesn't exist and you're forced into an abyss enslaved by white supremacists that are willing to take their own lives to ensure that yours will come to an end simply because of your beautiful mahogany brown-colored skin. My life was wrongfully snatched away from me so that 50 years later you all can see the absolute beauty of what it means to be free. Granted the ability to stand in the same church with a white man and worship openly. In your multiracial, non-segregated facilities where a toilet and a water fountain are universal utilities and black people are no longer considered to be futilities. Embrace your liberties and thank God that times have changed, and acknowledge your history more and you'll never be the same. Bear in mind the sacrifices that were made for you back then. I was innocent at 11, but murdered because of my brown-colored skin.